at the end of the day, man, you got the practice. Without a concert, some help here, he's probably not going to make this stage in a good fashion. Well, this isn't easy. When you're leading the race like this and having to manage the fuel, and what happens when you have one of those early tosses and it puts you in a window to be able to make it to the end, in this case, stage one, it makes everybody want to be in that position to win the stage, because in the end, you're racing the first stage here for your points for the whole year. We've seen 1 point, 2 points, 3 points. Brian Blaney beat Martin Truex Jr. In 2022 by 3 points. So, hey, you got to do what you got to do to put yourself in the right window. Might not be the same for everybody. When you look at Christopher Bell and those guys who did not pit, I don't think they can make it to the end of the stage, and that's going to put them in a really bad position. But it's like Cliff Daniels said, it's helping everybody else in the field out that they're doing that. Well, after what happened at lap 6 and the big crash that took 4 cars out of this race, is that why we're not seeing anybody break out who could run faster on the outside and form up the third lane? Well, you don't want to be the guy that has to pit. And if you have to pit and everybody else doesn't pit, everything you've worked towards in trying to get to the end of the stage and put yourself in position kind of goes out the window. But if you're on pit road and they're under green and you have a little bit of trouble, you'll be a lap down. So you should be able to pit and be really close to not being a lap down. But if you have just one little hiccup, you're going to be a lap down, and then you're really going to have some trouble. See, a long race, you have to be smart. We saw these guys go hard early, trying to put themselves in position, and we got a whole bunch of corner race cars already. I feel like a gamble. It was worth it. At this point in a 500-mile race, you know that you're not going to go a lap down. You have to pit, they go, whatever.
Hey, we're playing good ball, Drew.
It's not that big of a risk, I think. I think the reward is big. 34 spots they found right now. But the big thing that worries me is this kid.
Won 4 in a row, 5 in a row, I think.
Noticed the number before, and all went off. It's a pretty big number, Clint, that difference in laps that you're going to have to pit earlier to be able to go out there and
Get Garver in there.
that's basically what you're going to have to do. You're going to have to run those 3 cars.
Jankowski in there. Corey might need a day off.
You'll fall back, further back. But with the pace being set right now, A.J. Allmendinger, who had to have a drive-through penalty and is now on track by himself, is lapping faster than the pack. He may get some.
Kind of rolling out our B lineup today, but you know, Sunday game.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend set. It's the Texas Rangers taking on the Baltimore Orioles. John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. So the Texas Rangers are in position to sweep this 3-game series with a win. So, Chris, what's their mindset heading into today?
Yeah, looking to go 3 for 3, Boog. They've already won the series, and now they can really leave their mark. It's all about having confidence, and that's what a team takes away from a sweep. So they're happy to win the series, but they'll really be riding high tomorrow with the win today.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. All right, just about ready for baseball. And today on the hill, Kyle Bradish. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Really labored his last time out. 4+ innings, wasn't able to qualify for the win, but fortunately got a no decision and didn't take a loss. We'll see if he can get in the W column today.
Bradish has sucked this year, but in real life, pretty good.
In for a strike, and we're underway in Baltimore.
Still kind of early in the season. He can turn it around.
0-2 now. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Now it's Robbie Grossman. He was hitless in 4 at-bats yesterday. Just missed. Bradish, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. One down, base is empty. And that's downstairs and outside.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him, that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it. Definitely lost the handle during that sequence. 4 pitches for the walk, and that last one didn't even threaten the zone. Catcher might want to go talk to him.
Adolis Garcia in the box now. No balls and a strike. 3 for 8 in the series coming in. How much of the ability to do that in a tight spot is the mental approach?
I think it's very much being able to have a laser-like focus, slow everything down, stay right in that moment, pitch to pitch, execution, and focusing on that catcher's mitt.
The 1-1. That misses off the outside edge.
Come on, El Bombay.
That misses the zone. 3 balls and a strike.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
3-1 is on the way. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
2 walks in the first has to be some cause for concern. I mean, you're talking about a guy you want to pitch deep into the ball game. It's not going to help with the pitch count right there.
Go backyard,
they can't afford
Brad.
to hand out free bases at this rate.
Brad Miller now. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike. It's 0-1.
He can clean up today.
That one pushed foul. Next pitch is downstairs.
Tough to take a 2-strike changeup that just missed. I think it froze him.
Kicks and fires. In the air, center field. McKenna under it. He's got it. 2 down. Take a look at the lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get 1 pitch. You better not miss it.
Next offering is in for a strike. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever, if they do at all.
The 1-2. That to right.
Ball. Let's go.
That's down. 1 hops off the wall. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead. Fires to second too late. And he's got a double.
Everything came together for him. Nice job going the opposite way with it, letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so frustrating when you see a good pitch and your hands roll over. It was on the outside part of the plate, and he approached it perfectly.
So 2 down. Travis Jankowski stepping in for the Rangers. Had the day off yesterday. In there for strike one.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Yo one. On the ground right side. That's out number 3. Rangers get 1 on the RBI double. It's now 1-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back now at Oriole Park. And
Joey Logano's got a huge lead
Chris,
there
it's a
now.
little more common these days, but still, he's a strikeout per inning type of guy.
Well, I hear you about the strikeouts. A lot more guys striking out today, but when you consider having the ability to get that strikeout, particularly when you need it, a man on third, less than 2 outs, situations where, yeah, maybe you're not a real high strikeout guy, but just knowing you have the swing and miss stuff in a big spot, I think it's real critical, and he's got it.
Cedric Mullins at the plate now. That's ball 1. And a pitch. And there's a ball.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
The wide to kick the pitch. That's in there. And it's 2-1. Left-hand batter waits. That one just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
The pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
And now it's Austin Hayes. 0 for 4 in the loss yesterday. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Grossman settles underneath it. Squeezes it. 1 away. Time now to take a look at the Orioles lineup put together by manager Brandon Hyde. Someone who makes things happen for them in part with his legs. Ryan McKenna.
Boog, over the last 10 games, batting over 400. I mean, he is helping to carry this ball club, and it's something that they really need right now. When you think about how he's performing, other players on this team starting to feed off of him. A lot of positivity around this guy right now.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. There's a ball. Throw. Save.
Looks like they're trying to answer back on that run they gave up in the top of the first by being aggressive on the base paths. I like that, especially early in this ball game. Be aggressive while you can and see if it leads to some type of big inning.
He swings and fouls one off. Mullins, the runner at second with 1 away. Runner goes again. That's in for a strike. Throw to third. Save.
When a guy's got that kind of lead at second base, somebody's got to call timeout. Pitcher's got to step off. The catcher's got to ask the ump for time or something. You can't let him get out that far. When you don't have a good thrower behind the plate, he's going to steal third almost standing up. That's a really good job of being aggressive by the base runner.
And a swing and a miss. 2 down.
Well, this is where the team aspect really comes into play on the offensive side of the game, right? I mean, missed opportunity to tie it up with the runner at third, 1 out, couldn't put the ball in play. So now it's time to pick him up. And that's where good teams, they go to. They operate on this level of next man up. That mentality is what causes them to win series, get into the postseason. And that helps keep the energy and morale high in the dugout.
Anthony Santander in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. And it is 2-1.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
Swing and a miss. It's 2-2. Runner at third, 2 away. Look out! And it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
Well, that one might sting for a bit, but it helps the team and it boosts the OBP, Boog. Sometimes that trade-off is worth it, but sometimes it's not.
Now here is Ramon Urias in the dirt, but kept close. Two on, 2 outs. And downstairs.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Swing and a miss. And it's 2-1 now.
Well, they're really running up the pitch count in this first inning. Lots of confidence from this team that is perhaps the hottest in baseball right now.
The 2-1. Good eye right there.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
The 3-1 in for a strike, full count.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Huge strikeout there. So they strand a pair. Second inning coming up from Baltimore. It's the Rangers 1 and the Orioles nothing. Back here at the ballpark, all set for the start of the inning. Mitch Garver up to hit here. The wind of the pitch. That's in there. Strike 1. And that's through there for a strike. Freddie Ferguson doing the umpiring duties behind the plate in this one.
Yeah, Freddie's a well-respected umpire, Boog. Maybe a little bit more of a pitcher's umpire. He does like to pitch down just below the knees or right about there, but most hitters are pretty good at covering that spot these days.
That misses, and the count 1-2. Yeah, I mean, he's a guy that has a reputation for being Fergalicious.
Yes, and, whatever. Fergalicious.
And the right-hander deals. In the dirt, Rutschman down to first with it. Gets him. 1 away on a drop third strike.
Well, obviously that was nowhere near the strike zone by the time it got to the plate. And people at home watching are thinking, what's he swinging at? But I'll tell you, some of the break guys snap off these days is just devastating. It can be so tough to recognize where a pitch like that's going to end up.
And now, Yoshi Tsutsugo. First offering misses badly for ball one. And now 2-0 as that one missed below the knees. Fastball in for a strike. Now 2-1.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Hit hard, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Josh Smith now at the plate. There's a strike.
No ball, one strike.
Righty delivers. Foul ball there. The 0-2. Good eye right there.
See how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Want to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing. That high fastball, you have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And there's 2 away.
Usually when you see several pitches, you're going to get at least one that you might be able to do something with. But they didn't exactly challenge him in any way right there. And really, they just used his aggressiveness against him. I don't think he even got a pitch in the zone.
No, that's a good point, Siggy. He goes down on strikes, but not a single pitch was actually in the strike zone. Now it's Marcus Semien. And that's in there for strike one. Tsutsugo leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And now it's even up. This one popped up right side. Frazier sizing this one up, snags it on the run. And that is that. One left for Texas, but they lead it 1-0. And welcome back. Here's Adam Frazier. And here it comes. Bouncer to Young. Throw off line. He's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away. Here's Ryan Mountcastle. Hitless in the series so far. He's 0 for 7. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Base hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Jorge Mateo now entered the game as a pinch hitter last night. Back in a starting lineup for this one. Ball one, no strikes. At the belt and fires. Check swing, no appeal. First and second here, no outs. Clips the corner. Now 2 balls and a strike. Just missed.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Ryan McKenna waiting for a turn at the plate. And now the lefty, 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Fuck.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over. At the plate, Ryan McKenna, and ball 1. That one misses, and that's ball 2.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
Up the middle, and he knocks it down. To the plate, save.
Oh my God.
It's 1-1.
What a disaster.
Back to the top of the lineup, Cedric Mullins, the next to hit for the Orioles. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Tied up here in the early going. In there at the knees, and it's 1-1.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
The pitch. Foul ball. Two and 2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Here comes a pitch. And another ball. And a 3-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Mountcastle on third. Mateo at second. McKenna on at first with nobody out. Stays alive. Ball 4, and a run comes in to score.
He's really gotten himself into a mess out there and now forces home a run with the wall. This inning's definitely getting away from him.
And here is Austin Hayes. 0 for 1 with a flyout. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
The opportunity for a huge inning exists right here. Bases loaded, nobody out. But as a hitter, can't be over anxious. That pitcher's up against the wall. Make him come to you.
And a foul ball. The 1-1 is fouled off. Bases juiced, no outs. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
Here's Adley Rutschman. First pitch, and he just misses. Kicks and deals. And that one just missed off the outside edge.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Good hitters count the 2-0. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there.
Base hit right field. And that's going to get into the corner. 1 run's in, 2 runs are in.
Big one there as he drives in a couple of runs.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Santander takes low, second trip to the plate in this one. Hit by a pitch his first time up.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound, and this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
Started after it, appeal to first. No swing. Two-0. First and third, one down. Two down. Swings and misses. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Digging in, Ramon Urias struck out swinging his first time. Fought off foul. Corners are occupied with 2 down. High fly ball out to center field. Jankowski coming on. Great effort as he's able to haul it in. And that is the inning. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. We played 2 full. It's the Orioles 4 and the Rangers 1. Welcome back. Now here is Robbie Grossman. Grossman getting to start in left. Batting second in today's lineup, and he's driven in double-digit runs over his last 10 games. That one finds the zone, 0-1.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at-bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
And the 0-1. And that one missing low. Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Oriole Park still one of the most beautiful ballparks in all of baseball. I can't say another franchise does it better than Baltimore. The opening day ceremony, the players come in from the outfield through the center field wall, long orange carpet, so many fans here. Just a great place.
0-2 as he waves at that one. That signature warehouse in right field as well. You talk about knowing where you are, a sense of place. I mean, who could forget Griffey hitting the home run off of the warehouse in the home run derby? But always when shots are framed, you see that building, you know exactly where you are. Camden Yards. The wind and the pitch. Swings through it for the K. Couldn't catch up to the heater. 2 outs, base is empty. Next up for Texas, Brad Miller. Flied out his first time. That one's in there, 0-1.
And when teams started building sort of state-of-the-art ballparks, Baltimore was the first organization to do it up the way that they did. Really created a mold for other organizations to follow when upgrading or building new ballparks.
The 0-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Yeah, this really was the first old school new ballpark that we saw in the major leagues.
Fuck.
In the dirt. Tosses to first. And that is that. As we go to the last of the third. Now it's the second baseman, Adam Frazier. Heaney back to work. They say you win. Next pitch downstairs, and now it's even 1-1.
Been a rough start on the mound for this guy. This third inning so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
And a ball and 2 strikes. Line drive, and that's just foul. The big lefty turns, kicks, steals. And a ball evens the count. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
Make a play, ball boy.
And now the count filled up 3-2. Three-two. And that's ball 4.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
And here's the first baseman, Ryan Mountcastle. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. In there, and it's 0-1.
When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at-bat to try to get something to hit hard.
Frazier on at first, nobody out. Pitch misses there, and that is ball 1. Mountcastle checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. He did not go around. The pitch. Strike 2. And now it's filled up.
These first 2 hitters really making him work out there. Already 14 pitches this inning.
Come on, Heaney.
Payoff pitch. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Just can't put anybody away today.
He goes down looking.
I can't argue with that one, and clearly he was looking for something else, anything but the breaking ball. It's a great pitch to hit right there if you're looking for it, and kind of a gift at a 2-strike count, but sometimes you just get fooled and you got to tip your cap.
And there's a foul ball. The 0-1, a little bit low. The 1-1 is fouled off. Next offering is downstairs.
He's been trying to tease the zone with that slider, but these hitters have showed patience, not going outside the strike zone.
The pitch. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. And he deals.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
And a pitch. That's ripped. Base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now one out.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Andrew Heaney won't go any further, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick. Taylor Hearn comes on now. This southpaw's been really good against left-handed hitters. Next to hit, Ryan McKenna. First offering misses the mark. Top of the zone for a called strike. Next offering is in for a strike. Runners at first and second with one gone. The next pitch misses, and it's 2-2. Upstairs. Three-two, and it's ball four. He missed down low.
Gosh.
You get a walk, and you get a walk. Everyone gets a walk, Boog.
Cedric Mullins, the next to hit for the Orioles.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
First offering, and it just misses. One out, base is full. Next offering is fouled back. The pitch. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Hayes stands in here, takes ball one low.
Big moment in this game. 2 outs, 2 runners in scoring position, and could really break this thing wide open early.
And the 1-0. And a foul ball. Pitch misses inside. Ball 2.
Well, it stinks to be down by, these runs early in this ball game like this, but you've got 2 outs. You've got to close the door because you still have a chance with how much time is left in this one. Straighten him up a little bit.
The 3-1. That one misses, and that'll bring home a run.
My God.
So next to hit for Baltimore, Adley Rutschman, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. And that one fouled off. The 0-1. And it's fouled away. Going 2 now. That's to third. On to Simeon, and that is that. So they get 1, but end up leaving the bases loaded. On to inning number 4. It's the Orioles 5 and the Rangers 1. Back here in Baltimore, out of the 4th, here's Josh Young. The right-hander back to work. That one outside, and that's ball 1.
Well, these Rangers do a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
That misses the zone. 2 balls and a strike.
Sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
That one misses. And now 3 balls and a strike. And there's ball 4.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have 1 more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
Jankowski, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Young aboard here at first with nobody out. This one lifted in the air, left field. Makes the grab, and there's 1 down. Here's the catcher, Mitch Garver. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
And now the count is even. And the pitch. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. That one off the mark. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Kicks and fires. The punch out there, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time today.
Well, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for, a bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location, but clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
Up next for the Rangers, Yoshi Tsutsugo, and he's already singled in this game. And that one pulled foul. Pitch misses, and it's a ball and a strike. And the righty deals. Back foot slider ties him up, struck him out. Rangers lead one. They're down 5-1. Back now at Oriole Park, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the fourth, Anthony Santander. And a pitch. And first offering is fouled off. The wind of the pitch. That's inside. Ball to strike. The pitch. That clips the corner.
Joey Logano in the lead.
Got him. And there's one away. Ramon Urias, the next to hit for the Orioles. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Next offering is down low.
2 balls, no strikes.
And a swing and a miss.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Fouls one off. 2-2. And a pitch. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The 2-2 on the way. And a foul ball. He stays alive. The 2-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Here's the second baseman, Adam Frazier. That pitch clips the outside corner, and that is strike one. And that skips in the dirt. The wind to kick the pitch. Swings through that one for strike two.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Left-hand hitter waits. That one missed. Goes down looking. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They're up 5-1. We go to the top of the 5th. Now it's the shortstop, Josh Smith. The wind of the pitch. And takes low for ball one.
Well, these Rangers just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Little bouncer out in front of the plate. Whips it to Mountcastle. One away here in the fifth. So up next, Marcus Semien. In there for strike one. High in the air, out to right. And Semien is out. And there's two down. Now the number 2 hitter, Robbie Grossman. That's in there. That's strike one.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
And a good eye there.
With 2 out and nobody on, you want to go right after this guy. He's the number 2 hitter, which means if he gets on, you've got some thunder coming up behind him.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Nothing doing for the Rangers. They're down here 5-1. Back now to start the bottom of the 5th, and taking over on the mound, Brock Burke.
Well, he's been a bit of a wild card out there in terms of throwing strikes. He's definitely struggled with free passes this year.
And now the first baseman, Ryan Mountcastle. And here it comes. That one's in there. That's strike one.
You know, these Orioles really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
And 1-2.
Come on, Blue. That's a strike.
The 1-2. Way high. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. And now the lefty. That one back up the middle, and it gets through.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
And next for the Orioles, Jorge Mateo. Out towards right center field, Jankowski gliding as he moves to his left. Pulls it in on the run. And there's one down. Ryan McKenna, the next to hit for the Orioles. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Mountcastle, the base runner at first with one out. That one fouled hard the other way. Here's a 1-1. They say you win. And it's even up.
He is right on the plate.
Belton fires. Stays alive. Here's a 2-2. Into the outfield, base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
Another multi-hit game for him. He's been really hot lately. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They've had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Now, Cedric Mullins. That misses. Ball one.
Gotta have strikes, Brock.
And there's a ball.
Last two pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
That one finds the zone. Strike one. And a strike.
Got a call right there.
One out. Runners at first and second. That one 95 to finish him off.
Came inside with that two-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with two strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
The pitch. There's a strike. The lefty ready, and a 1-1. And that's in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
2 outs. Oh, and he hit him.
Oh, he
had a
swung.
1-2, and
Come
he ends up
on.
hitting him with a pitch.
Oh, it's a little concerning when a fastball gets away like that. No run or break to worry about, and he'd still hit him.
Now time is called here. Pitching coach on his way out to the mound. So out of the bullpen for the Rangers, Cole Reagans.
And he steps right into a bases loaded jam where this game could kind of get blown wide open. Just needs 1 out to get out of it. So this is a huge matchup coming up.
Rutschman stands in now and watches strike one.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Next one misses, and the count is 1-1. They say you win. Two outs, bases are full. Here's a 1-2. Got him swinging.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
And welcome back. Here's a big power threat.
Come on, we need a rally.
Garcia, a former All-Star, 30 years old now, and he's usually in center, but today starting in right. And there's the strike.
Well, less responsibility for him today, making the move from being the captain of the outfield to moving to right field. So he can let his center fielder take those balls in the gap and kind of like a little day off.
Mateo sends it to first. And a quick out, number 1.
Truex Jr., baby, in third.
Now it's the DH.
Let's go.
Brad Miller.
Backyard Brad. Come on.
Swung on, belted. Mullins going back some more.
Here you go,
and
backyard.
that one hops the wall. Miller into second, and he's got a double.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Down the third baseman, Josh Young. There's a strike.
0-1.
Man at second. Fouled off. He was late. 1 out and a runner at second. Next pitch is in the dirt. Going to count 1-2.
Looking to get something going. This is the guy you want at the plate. He's been great for this team. He is a professional hitter.
The 1-2. And downstairs.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
Squirts away a little bit. On to first. Play is made, 2 out.
Well, this guy's been pretty much a non-factor so far this weekend. Very little in the way of impactful at-bats and quality at-bats, and let alone contact. That's the 6th time they've set him down on strikes in the series. So no doubt frustration mounting and very high right now.
And the batter now, Travis Jankowski. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there. On the ground. Gathers and throws to first. And that is that. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Orioles 5 and the Rangers 1. Bottom of the inning. Now here's the Orioles DH, Anthony Santander. Santander measures 6 feet 2 inches, 235 pounds, and he's driven in 8 runs over his last 10 games. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. And a strike in there. And a 1-2. And down on strikes he goes, and there's 1 down.
3rd time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
And now, Ramon Urias. The 1-0.
Truex Jr. leading, baby.
Liner snagged at first.
Gonna have to start betting NASCAR.
Now it's the second baseman, Adam Frazier.
Truex
Strikeout
Jr.
and a walk.
wins.
That's in there for strike one. And he pumps in a strike.
Absolutely frozen on that heater right down the middle, and that's a pitch you're just not getting back. Now he's in a tough spot, especially after falling behind on a good first pitch.
Tried to hold up on the 0-2. Now a look down to third. No swing. Eric Summersgill with the call.
Come on, Summersgill.
Next pitch is downstairs. And another ball. Kicks and deals. Short hop liner, handled it short. The throw, and very nicely done for the out.
Josh Smith.
Orioles held in check there. They lead this one, though, 5-1. We go to the top of the 7th. Now the catcher for the Rangers, Mitch Garver. Here comes the pitch. There's the strike.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes.
Fouled off down the right side. And the next pitch is way outside. Chop back up the middle. Frazier. That's the first out, the top of the 7th. And now it's going to be Yoshi Tsutsugo. And first offering is fouled off. Right-hander kicks, deals. Good eye in that spot.
1-1.
Now there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
Swings and misses, struck him out. 2 outs, base is empty. So next to hit for Texas, Josh Smith. Pitch misses inside, and it's 1-0. And that's a strike. Two down, nobody on. Line drive, puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll end the inning.
Fucking brutal.
Back here at the ballpark, bottom of the 7th, and into the box for Baltimore, Ryan Mountcastle. The wind and the pitch. Ball 1 there.
Come on, Blue. Strike and you know it.
The pitch. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. It's a double, and he's 3 for 4 tonight.
He was all over that one. A lot of hitters tell themselves, line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with everything, and pulled it into the gap nicely.
Now it's going to be Jorge Mateo. They say you win. Mountcastle stands at second with no outs. Next offering misses, and 1-1. And a pitch. Good eye right there. And that's outside.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Here's the center fielder, Ryan McKenna. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. Maybe a 2-ball, 5, 4, 3, and they turn the double play. Cedric Mullins, the next to hit for the Orioles, 1 for 3. And first offering is fouled off. This one in the dirt, and well done to keep it close. Well done behind the dish. The pitch. That misses the zone. Now 2 balls and a strike. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. And fouled off. Two now. And now the count filled up 3-2. Left-hand batter waits. On the ground right side, Simeon. And that'll do it. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Mike Baumann.
Power slider guy, Boog. He throws it hard and gets a lot of late movement, so it's tough to pick up.
So the Rangers batting order turns over, and now it's the Rangers leadoff hitter, Marcus Semien. The Rangers in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at bat out of him right here.
That's in there, and that is strike 1.
Some guys are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
And now the 0-1. And a swing and a miss there.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Swings and misses, and 1 away.
Not a great curveball there at all, but clearly he wasn't looking for it because it just dropped right into the happy zone, and it looked like, to me, the swing was a little bit late.
He asked for it, rolling out a B lineup, bunch of backups.
To put it in play.
Grossman stands in now, looks at that one inside. Activity in the bullpen. Number 78 getting ready to go. There's a strike. Towards first. Mountcastle takes it himself. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. So 2 down now, and here is Adolis Garcia. First pitch just misses. That one missing inside. That misses, and that's ball 3. And a 4-pitch walk.
Boog, if I were him, I'd be nibbling around the plate as well. I mean, this guy's just capable of hitting pitches outside of the zone and driving them a long way.
Come on,
Runner at
backyard.
first with 2 away. Brad Miller, the next to hit. And a curve is down and in. Garcia off of first with 2 away. Next offering is in for a strike. This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it. Nice job behind the plate there. And the right-hander deals just off the inside edge.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out.
What am I swinging at? Gosh.
Jonathan Hernandez gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Well, he struggled quite a bit, so this is another opportunity to get on the right track. He's given up more than 1 hit per inning pitch so far this season.
And into the box for Baltimore, Austin Hayes. And a pitch. That misses. Ball 1.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
The 1-0. That one hooked foul.
80 laps to go in Daytona. Spring football just around the corner, and it hits a whole new level when the USFL and XFL come together to unleash the United Football League. On Stadium, on Fox, and this spring on ABC, ESPN, FS1, and Fox. Getting the Rock Johnson, a big part of the USL.
Got it by him for the K.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch. Tailing away from the hitter, low and away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. Tell you what, that's a tremendous 2-strike pitch.
Rutschman at the plate now. That's ball 1. Next pitch misses, and now 2-0. That one to first, 2-2 go. Steps on first for the out. Anthony Santander at the plate. In there, and it's 0-1. And ball 1.
2023, at the end of 500 miles, Miles West was the race leader. But we went into overtime. And it was not to be.
The 1-1. Back to the mound. Slings to first. That's the inning.
Good inning, Hernandez. One of our worst offensive performances of the year so far. 3 hits.
We're back. It's the top of the 9th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Number 78. He last pitched 2 days ago. Josh Young digs in now. And a pitch. And there's the strike. Swing, and the bat went flying there. The pitch. Good eye right there. And now it's even up. Swing and a miss, struck him out. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
Oh, that hit him. And he beats him to first. He's safe. Catcher coming out to check on him. It looked like it got him on his back leg. So you'll wonder if that might be a problem for him in terms of pushing off the rubber.
Yeah, it's a great point, and we'll have to see how he looks. But to me, it appears he's moving pretty well. I think it's just going to sting for a while, but hopefully nothing more.
Garver, batting with one down, takes a strike.
Come on, Mitch. Get you going.
Right-handed reliever. Rolled to
Double
short,
play.
could be two. Slings to second, and that's a double play to end it.
A little sigh of relief for the pitcher there, ending the ball game with a nice double play. You always love when you can get 2 for 1, especially when it wraps up the ball game. Nice win for these guys today.
5-1 is how it ends, as the Orioles win this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
Watch that yellow